Hi, it's Phonics with Mrs Deojee. Are you ready for some tricky word fun? Now remember what we do. We take our phonics hats out, we put them on, turn them on, and we sing my special song. Phonics, phonics all around. Actually, it's not phonics today, it's tricky words. So, I don't actually have a tricky words phonics song. So I wonder, children, can you think of a new tricky word song for me to sing at the start of our tricky word lessons? Do you think you can use your brain to think of something? If you've got any nice ideas, please share them on a Facebook group or send them by email. And then in my next tricky word lesson, I could sing it. Okay, now let's get started. Yesterday we started with a game called Quick Write and we're going to do the same game. So in my hand I've got some sounds and you will need to listen carefully and then write down what you hear. Are you ready for the first one? The phoneme, the sound I'm thinking today is X. X. What does it look like when you are reading your book? Write it down. Let's have a look. Fantastic, well done. It should have looked like this. Good trying. Okay, the next one I'm thinking in my brain is this one. What does it look like when you're reading your books? Off you go, try and write it down, Okay, show me what you did. Let's have a look. Amazing, well done. Keep going, let's see. It should look like that. Well done. And the last one, I'm thinking in my brain, my phonics brain today is J. 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 Write it down. What does it look like? Have a go. Let's have a look. Show me. Wow, you deserve a pat on your back. It does look like this. Well done. Now, who wants to stretch their phonics brain and try and remember some of the diagrams we did last week? Do you think you can remember? Okay, this one I'm thinking is or th. It's got two letters in this diagram. Write down both of the letters that you're thinking. Let's have a look. Wow, amazing, you got it correct. It was T and a H. Okay, the last diagram that I would like you to write is this one. Remember? Two letters, off you go. Write down what you think. What does it look like when you read it in your storybooks? Off you go. Yes, it does look like that. Give me a big high five. Well done, you're good at that game. Okay, now what we need to do next is we need to remember some of the tricky words we have been learning. And remember what I've got? I've got that very fun tricky words song video that we play at school. Here it is.
Tricky words, these are tricky words that you can learn. These tricky words, don't let them trick you. They are just tricky words, don't let them trick you. Say hello to me, hello me. Me. Sing with me. Me. M and E spells me. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to B, hello B. B. Sing with me. B. B and E spells B. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to you, hello you. You. Sing with me. You. Y-O-U spells you. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to R, hello R. R. Sing with me. R. A-R-E spells R. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to was. Hello, was. Was. Sing with me. Was. W-A-S, was. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to all. Hello, all. All. Sing with me. All. A-L-L spells all. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to they. Hello, they. They. Sing with me. They. T-H-E-Y, they. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to my. Hello, my. My. Sing with me. My. M-and-Y spells my. Don't let it trick you. Tricky words. These are tricky words that you can learn. Tricky words. These are tricky words. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them trick you.
Right, today's new tricky word is this one. Do you think you can read it without me telling you what it says? Let me have a listen. Yes, you are correct. It does say me. And in this tricky word, you have the letters M and E. Now, do we say m? Do we use the sounds? No. We must not use the sounds. In a tricky word, we must use let me hear you say it. Yes, the letters. Because if we use the sounds, it sounds very strange. Listen to it again. Meh. Oh, no. Let's use the letters. M-E spells me. Okay, now let's use our magical pencil to practice writing those letters. So the first letter is M, and I think today let's use our bodies to write that letter. So you need to go down and then back up, over the hill and over the hill and flick. And then with the E, you start in the middle, you go around and flick. Now, can you use your magical finger to write it on your adult's cheek? Off you go. Down, over the hill, flick. And last one, start in the middle, go round and flick. Next one. Can you try and use your magical finger on your adult's tummy? Off you go. Down, over the hill and over the hill. And then in the E, start in the middle, go around and flick. Here is our exciting letter formation game where children, you get to be the DJ while you trace to the B. But one more thing, children. Do not forget to also practice writing your letters on a piece of paper. Enjoy! Yesterday I did show you a website called Trace to the Beat, but unfortunately it was just for computer users. So if you are a computer user, it's up to you today if you want to continue and use the same letter formation game, or you can see what I'm about to do next for the parents that do not have a computer or a laptop and you only have your mobile phone or a tablet. So you will need to go into the App Store, and I've got a fantastic free letter formation app which is really good for your children. So it's called Della Kids Learn English. Download that. Sorry, my phone is very slow. Lovely, we've got there in the end. Click open and then you will be able to come in. Now you might have some pop-up screens of adverts, but just click the cross.
Tap an activity to begin.
So you will see there are lots of different activities that your child can trace and do, and it's fantastic. So we are going to do the lowercase letters.
Let's write lowercase letters.
And find the M.
M is for mango. Follow the dots.
And then you can have a go carefully following the letter.
Well done. M is for mango.
Free, but again, if any adverts pop up, just click the cross and then it will come back to the letter formation game. Hope you like it. Today's game is called I Spy Tricky Words. Now parents, you would have written your tricky words on a piece of paper already. Now you are going to be the spy parents, and you will need to think in your head one of the tricky words that you would like to play first. Then you need to say to your child, I spy with my little eye a tricky word that has the letters M and an E in it. Children, it's your job now to think in your tricky word brain which tricky word has got the letters M and an E in it. When you have decided which one it is, you need to write it down on your piece of paper and then show your adult at the end. If you have got it correct, children, you will get a point. If you need your adult to help you, your adult will get a point. Enjoy using your I Spy Eyes, parents, and children. Make sure you look carefully before you choose which tricky word it is. Have fun! The next thing that we are going to do today is we're going to read some sentences. Now, in our sentences, children, it will have what tricky word? Let me hear you say it. Remember, it is M-E spells me. It's not, no, m-e, that sounds very strange. Remember, it is M-E spells me. Fantastic. Now, in the next video, I will be showing you how to get onto our teacher's favourite ebook website, Oxford Owl, and I will be showing you how to get onto a specific book that has our tricky word me in it. Now, children, if you see the tricky word me, remember what to do. You need to put your hands on your head and shout, stop! Okay? And every time you see the tricky word me in your storybook today, please write it down every time you see it. And then at the end, can you count how many times you have spotted that tricky word in your storybook? Enjoy becoming I Spy Tricky Word Spies in your storybook today. Okay, so go into Google and type in Oxford Owl and you will click on the first link to access the page. Make sure you log in because you will need to log in to access the ebooks, and scroll down to Oxford Owl for home, enter site. Scroll down and look for browse ebooks. Scroll down again, browse ebooks library, and then you're in. Just scroll over to the search engine and type in our tricky word today, me, and hit go. And it will bring up books that have that tricky word in it. So the book I have chosen is this one, Can You See Me? Click on the E and then hit read ebook. And then your book is ready, and you'll see some little arrows on the bottom right corner there, and it will help you to flick the pages through. So remember, when your child sees the tricky word me, they need to put their hands on their heads and they need to shout stop, and then have a go at writing the tricky word every time they see it. And hopefully by the time they finish reading their story, they will be able to write the tricky word me by memory. Fingers crossed. Enjoy. Who is going to challenge themselves with the reading challenge today? Now, in the next video, I will show you how to get to the website we will be using. In the website, there will be a tricky word quiz. Who's ever played a quiz before? Now, in the quiz, there will be some sentences for you to read, children. In the sentences, there will be a missing word. It is your job, children, to figure out what word is missing. There will be some choices for you. You need to decide with your tricky word brain which tricky word needs to go into the sentence. Do you think you can do that reading challenge? I'm sure you can. Now, parents, if you want to stretch your child's tricky word brain a little bit further, what you can do is you can take the tricky words from each of the sentences and you can ask them to put the words into a verbal sentence, or if you want to stretch it even more, you can get them to put the tricky word into a verbal sentence and then get them to write down the sentence they have just thought about. Completely up to you. It's your choice how you want to challenge your child today. Now, that's the end of our tricky word fun this week. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Now, before you go, one last thing. Do you say the sounds in a tricky word? No. You must say the, tell me again, letter names. Yes, we have learnt something this week. Well done. Right, take your tricky word hats off, turn them off and put them into your pocket, ready for next week. See you later. Bye. Go into Google and type in Year 1 High Frequency Quiz. Okay, and just click on the first link and it will take you there. You don't need to log in for this website, you just need to scroll down and your quiz is there. So you will see the sentence with the missing word. Your child will need to choose which tricky word needs to go into the sentence. And when they have done that, again, it's up to you if you want to challenge them further, and you can get them to take the tricky word and put it into their own verbal sentence. And if you want to go even more further, you can get them to write that sentence that they have just thought about. Completely up to you. Have fun.